Hey YouTube, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. Today we're going to look at what I accomplished on my channel this year, give some analysis, and at the end provide some insight on what we can look forward to in the new year. I always had the impression that I started making videos right in January, but I think I was in the preparation stage and was getting my camcorder, video editor, and channel designed. After doing some research, I settled on purchasing the Canon Vixia HF R800. It was a good price at my local Costco, and while I would have preferred a camcorder that filmed in 4K, I wasn't sure whether making videos for YouTube would take off, and there was a large price difference for that feature. The battery life is average at about 2 hours, and the UI is relatively self-explanatory. Uploading is easy, but wasn't intuitive. So I decided on making a video on that. Accessories are also not well explained or available for this camcorder. For nearly every video this year, I used a free software called Shotcut, which I can safely say is a good program for beginner video editing. I liked the hotkeys and that it was a free software that still had many necessary features. Doing voiceovers, though, was a pain in the neck as it would frequently glitch, causing me to lose precious minutes worth of work. As I created more videos, I always felt like I needed something more user-friendly and more powerful. So near the end of the year, I purchased Vegas Movie Studio 15 while it was on sale. Part of setting up my channel in January was finding a way to make thumbnails for my videos, and I thankfully found Canva, a free website that is similar to Wix because it's easy, fast, and intuitive, letting me create nice thumbnails without needing skills in Photoshop or other photo editing software. The initial focus of my channel was to be on board games. It's not good enough to know the rules of the game, but to be able to verbally explain it to others so they understand it. Making videos would be practice to be able to teach my group how to play, with an added bonus that it will, 1, hopefully help others explain it to their group, and 2, something that I can refer to later on. My first 3 videos were on a board game called Clank by Renegade Game Studios. My core group of friends loved the game, but I initially did a poor job explaining it, so I thought it would be a good starting point for my videos. As a photographer, I knew that lighting is very important, and while many videos ended up being taped on my dining room table, some of my initial videos, specifically the ones that has a turquoise background, was done on a coffee table positioned by my window. I like filling a void, which is why at work I frequently make job aids, and on my channel I did videos on my camcorder and my Polaroid camera, the Fujifilm Instax Mini 90. The latter became one of my most popular videos, as I don't think there are many good videos that get to the point on how to load film and charge the battery. I did quite a few videos on rules, including Tokaido, Boss Monster, Fallout the board game, Food Chain Magnate, Monsterlands, and Terraforming Mars. Looking back, if getting views is important to you, timing is crucial to your success. Most of these rules videos had very low views because they had been out for quite a while. We're talking about anywhere between a few months to a year or two. My Monsterlands video had a high view count for my channel because the game had come out only a few days ago, and as a Kickstarter game, there were parts of the world that were eagerly waiting for it. But with many Kickstarter games, the publishers had more famous channels doing rules videos during the initial Kickstarter campaign, so I was still a little late to the party. One of my favorite channels is Will Wheaton's Tabletop, where he does playthroughs of board games with his celebrity friends. I enjoyed it because he taught the rules well, had different and good camera angles, and there were great banter between him and his friends. He unfortunately hasn't produced any videos recently for tabletop, and I figured that if I missed it, there would be others like myself that are the same. This was maybe an opportunity for my channel. I did the Fallout board game and the Monsterlands playthrough, both incredibly long videos, but thankfully easy in the sense that I didn't have to edit much of the video. Once again, timing came into play. The Fallout video had low views, having been out for over a year. The Monsterlands video, on the other hand, had 10 to 15 times more views, which is pretty incredible due to the fact that it was a 2-hour video, my longest video to date. It's not my intention though to ever do a video that long again unless I have other live players with me, or is specifically a newly released single player game. Speaking of newly released games, Fallout 76 came out on November 17th, and I didn't intend on making videos for it, but maybe due to the intense online hate and lack of accurate information, I started making videos for it. This introduced a new skill, which was having voiceovers in my videos. My first video was on storage, as everyone playing it was currently complaining that they were struggling with it, which made their gameplay experience unfun. I made a simple 2-minute video that has easily turned out to be my channel's most popular video. A few weeks later, I made what I thought was a much better way to fix one's storage problems and got a pitiful view count. Once again, probably timing. Maybe the 12 minutes was too long. Maybe players had rage quit and had already switched to a new game such as Red Dead Redemption 2. That was a little disappointing for me, as I thought this video had better content than my initial video. Something that evolved over the year was my audio quality for my videos. My initial videos, I used the onboard camcorder mic, but I found it to sound hollow. I bought the Mono Lavalier microphone, which connected to the camcorder, and while the wires were very inconvenient, the price was right and the sound quality was much better. Once I started doing voiceovers on my PC, I used my SteelSeries Arctis 7 headset, which I felt had the quality that fell in between the camcorder and the separate mic. On Black Friday this year, Yeti had a sale on their Midnight Blue mic, which I picked up and was instantly much happier at the audio quality. I sometimes wish that it would be able to connect to my camcorder though, so I don't need to do voiceovers separately and still have really great audio quality. So looking back, I'm glad I started this channel and I'm happy with my videos, basically one every 2 weeks. It was always my intention to produce one a week, but with a full-time job, normal adult responsibilities, and the actual time it takes to make a video that I'm happy with, I'm surprised I made so many. In 2019, my channel goals are as follows. Keep a goal of one video every 2 weeks, aiming for about 7 minutes of video, and on weeks that I'm not doing a video, to instead do 2 written blog entries on nightknowledge.com. I pride myself on my writing ability, but usually by time I finished a video, I was mentally drained and didn't have the energy to write something meaningful. I want to implement more features with my Vegas Movie Studio 15, including pop-up text, transitions, and other powerful features. Another goal for 2019 is to use my Akaso action camera, which I bought earlier this year, but I never got around to using it for a top-down video for my board game videos, which could then have a picture-in-picture real-time video. And lastly, my last goal is to try to expand on the type of videos that will be on my channel, including cooking videos, more how-tos, and maybe even something outdoorsy or sports related. So that's my YouTube channel recap for 2018. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Let me know in the comments below what you enjoy about my channel and what kind of videos you might like to see and how I can improve them to make them more enjoyable to watch. As always, check out my blog, nightknowledge.com. Thanks for watching today. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time.